We gonna get right into it.
But
Yeah.
you're a sex addict.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what does that mean?
It can look like a lot of different things for a lot of different people. I'm also a recovered drug addict, but sex was
Okay.
kind of like my switch away from opiates. So once I got clean off of opiates, it just kind of transformed itself. I mean, it's always been a problem.
So wow, they really want to interrupt you on your sex addiction story. So you said you were also addicted to opiates, correct?
Yeah.
Which ones or?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if you can say that on it. Sorry, I forgot if
Yeah, whatever.
Okay.
It is. That's fine.
it's whatever.
It happens.
She doesn't
okay,
look
so,
like she was on that.
How long have
looks
you been clean?
pretty healthy.
On those.
I've been clean on those since I was like 18 and a half.
Okay.
After like my last OD, and it really
Wait, 18 and a half? So that means she started when she was young. That's crazy.
scared me. So
Wow. Okay.
yeah.
And is it pretty common for people who have sex addiction to also have other kinds of addictions?
Yeah.
Okay.
My mom's an alcoholic, so obviously it's genetic, but she kind of knows, has always known that I've had an addictive personality, so.
Yeah. So how did your sex addiction manifest?
It looked like a lot of different things. I think it started with, can I say boom?
Let's say adult content.
Okay.
Adult content.
Yeah, it started with adult content when I was like 9, 10 years old or something like.
Where were her parents? So I mean, she started at 9. So by like 15 or 16, she probably started doing the O or the H.
Like that. Yeah. So, and I kept getting addicted to it, and I like could not stop watching it. And then eventually it got to a point where like I was 19 and I got kicked out of my house because I was like bringing
I never heard of a girl being addicted to prawn.
over 6 dudes a night.
She belongs to the streets.
Like it just was never
What?
enough. House because I was like bringing over 6 dudes a night. Like it just was never enough. Enough was never enough. So, yeah.
Wait.
Yo, they ravaged her insides, yo. 6 dudes a night?
6 dudes a night?
For like
Exactly.
a consecutive week. Yeah. Yeah.
So 6 times 30? Wait.
7,
Somewhere
14,
around there,
21,
yeah.
28, 35.
6 times 7
Well,
is.
she said, wait, 6 times. Well, I'm thinking a weekday. A week, Monday through
Oh
Friday.
no! Weekends were my rally days. What do you mean?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
7 days
whoops.
a week.
Okay, my
7,
math
14,
needs
21,
some-
28, 35,
some
42.
more. Oh,
40?
Eric, you're gonna have to hide that. I don't know. My f***ing Stream Deck's scuffed. Okay, so 6 dudes a night, like at the same time, or like
No.
after the other?
Yeah, one after the other. Yeah.
And how were you meeting these guys?
Exactly.
Usually dating apps. I have like a hard time approaching men. I usually just wait until they approach me. Or I used to like to drink a lot too, so I would go to the bar, drink, and hook up with guys. Yeah.
Okay, so
She probably caught the bug. She probably got some kind of, ST Dizzle. She probably caught 1 or 2, I bet.
you would sleep with six guys a night. So like, would you slot them in like 7 p.m., 8 p.m.,
Yeah.
9 p.m., 10 p.m.?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
And then I would even. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I'd say I would even like have like my backup guys to where it was like if this guy didn't come tonight, then I would invite this guy, and then if he did come, if the first guy did come, then I'd tell the other guy, oh, I'm busy, like I can't, make it or whatever.
She needs to speak to someone because I think that's a big problem. To just be like, that's like you don't care about yourself. She don't care about herself or her body. That's wild. If that was my daughter, I wouldn't even know what to do.
So that like
Did you
that
have
way.
did you have a spreadsheet like an Excel?
She does.
Kind of, yeah. I mean, I had to write eventually. Like I had to write people's names down because it got like so insane. Yeah.
Okay, so what's the most amount of men you've hooked up with in a 24-hour period?
Probably like.
A little closer to
Oh, sorry. Probably, I think 6 is like the most.
6 is
Yeah.
the most.
Yeah.
But was that pretty regular to have 6?
That wasn't the regular.
Oh,
no.
that was just okay.
Yeah, that was when I was like, I was like really depressed, and when I'm depressed, like I am going out. Like,
Were you using protection?
no.
No! I told you, I knew it. She probably caught 1 or 2. My God, I feel sorry for you, girl. Damn, that's bad. You just going out with random guys, yo. You don't know what the hell they did, what they got. Like,
No.
No. Mm-mm.
Okay. And you were meeting. You said almost all of these guys from Tinder or dating apps.
Tinder or Bumble. I got kicked off. I got perma-banned off Tinder. They will not have me back.
Okay. Maybe
Yeah.
for the best.
Yeah, now
Maybe
it is.
for the best?
Obviously, but yeah.
Okay, so, do you? I usually.
he's like, I've never ran into this. This is some good content. That is crazy. To sleep with 6 men and 6 men a day for 1 week. Like, how are you not sore down there? It doesn't hurt. Like, how long do you? Oh, man, what is that schedule? What kind of schedule is that?
Usually save this question for a little later on in the show, but do you have a sense of how many men you've slept with?
Yeah, it's honestly, it's not like 300 or anything. It's like 136, I think.
Damn.
136. Okay.
Yeah. Which is
I'm
a
done.
lot, but
Sure.
I'm done. Yo. What the fuck? How old is she? To do 130 men by the age of 25? God. Oh, man.
Okay. So, did you? I have like a million questions.
yeah,
so
no,
just,
it's
like,
fun.
trying
It's a
to-
crazy thing.
Yeah,
Like,
that's-
people are like, what? Yeah.
Okay, and would you say that what's the most in like a week? Because you said 6 in a day in 24 hours. What
On-
about like a week?
Yeah, on average, it would probably be like if I wasn't like deep into it, like 2 to 3 times a week. But I was also like acting out. Like I would like flash my neighbors and stuff, and like if I was just like, I don't know, yeah.
Okay, flashing the neighbors.
I feel like this could help people, so I get like weird talking about it. But I feel like if I talk about
So that's like her, say if you, like an alcoholic, he gets depressed and they go to drink liquor. Her thing is if she gets depressed, sad, any kind of emotion that she can't handle, she goes to sex and liquor. And that's wild. There's some nasty men running around here not wearing protection for every girl that they, I know a couple guys like that do not like wearing protection and caught some stuff. That is
about it, the
nasty.
people, yeah.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
So okay, did how much per week though? Or sorry, what was the most in a week?
Probably like 2 to 3.
Well, no, but you said there were 6 in the night.
Yeah, but on average, it was like 2 to 3 per week.
2 to 3 new guys hooking
Yeah,
up with per
but
week.
like for a consecutive like 1 to 2 months, it was like
But is there one week where there was just like you went on a tear and it was like 20
Yeah.
dudes?
yeah.
Do you know how much in the most in 1 week? Like 30, 20, 30.
Not 20 to 30. It's probably like 8 to 10.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
8 to 10. So
I
that
thought she
one,
was gonna say
the
18.
6 in the night, that was just you
Yeah.
went hard.
Yeah,
You went hard.
I went ham.
Okay. Sure. And then what about in the month? What's the most in a month? Most men you've hooked up with in a month?
Probably like
I think her making this video, it just ruined every opportunity that she had to get a man and become a wife. This is like one of the most dumbest decisions she ever made. She should have went to a therapist instead of going live in front of. This guy has like millions of subscribers, like, and this is gonna go viral right now because I'm posting it. I seen somebody else posting it.
I don't know, like maybe like 20. Yeah.
20. Okay,
Yeah.
got it. And so you said you were meeting most of these men from dating apps.
Mm-hmm.
What was your procedure? Like, would you kind of make the move? Because typically women don't need to make the move, but I mean to do 6 in the night, you're gonna have to put in some initiative.
Yeah, I would. And I, like, on average, I was getting rejected probably more than the average woman because I was, like, putting myself out there.
Sure.
But it's, like, being a woman, it's very easily accessible. And
Sure.
they're just looking to have sex. So it was, like, I didn't really have to reach out most of the time.
Okay,
Yeah.
so during your peak, would you say that if you were so inclined, you could almost any given night, you could guarantee get a guy?
Yeah.
Like if you really wanted to.
It's easy for a woman to do that. I'm telling you, any man that just want to hit, they don't care. But if it was a guy doing that, trying to get a jab, aka sex, in one night, one girl, is hard. So that's
You could have sex with a new guy
yes.
Yeah, especially if I went to the bar. Mhm.
if you went to the bar.
Yeah.
For sure. Okay. And was this all in? You said you're from Oregon.
It was in Olympia, so I moved
Olympia.
because like
Washington.
yeah.
You moved because
She moved because she piped every man in that in that state or in that town.
why?
Cause like I was like hooking up with like everybody in the area.
I told you, I knew it. I knew it. That's crazy. You have to move from a whole town or a state because you've done almost every man in there. Like,
Yeah, and then eventually like cause like I was like hooking up with like everybody in the area, and then eventually like I literally like was out of control, and then eventually my best friend. I think she's watching right now, but I knew it was out of control when like I accidentally, like I didn't know about it, but I hooked up with one of the guys she was talking to, and she like told me about it, and I felt horrible. Like and then it really like, that was like my bottom, and it really hit me that it was like, this behavior is like out of control for me, and I need help. So I went to rehab in Los Angeles.
Okay. Did the guys that you were hooking up with? Did they know that you were hooking up with a bunch of other dudes, or was it mostly one night stands?
Some guys did. So I used to, I don't know if I should say the restaurant that I worked at. I used to work at a sports bar in Olympia, and I literally was such a like I literally would like sleep around with any new that guy that walked in the door. So like I made a reputation of myself there of like where it was like, dude, she's like crazy. Yeah.
they walk into the bar like, yo, y'all want to get laid? She's right there. All you gotta do is say hi, and she's ready. So sad.
But
Okay.
most of the time, no, they didn't care, you know.
Okay.
That's the end of this. Ladies, please don't do this. Don't do what she did. Well, hers was an addiction, so hers was kind of harder to fight, but she needs help. I think she got it. She said she went to rehab. So hopefully she's doing a lot better and not letting every, Tom, Dick, and Harry go in there. Hope you get better. I'll see y'all later.